I made it. I actually thought for a couple of days last week that I wasn't gonna make it, but I did, because that's what happens when you're not supposed to die. You don't, and then you come back on the scene and people are like, "But I thought you..." Yeah, no. Turns out I didn't. Whoops. Anyways. I do not have very much energy. I've watched a million movies in the last 6 days. I've barely eaten. So this isn't really a reading. This is more... I don't really know what this is. All I can hear is the Beastie Boys. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it coming full speed. Intergalactic Planetary. I have the Beastie Boys in my head right now. I wonder why that is. I'm not a big Beastie Boy fan, to be honest. I've also not really been smoking a lot of weed. So my lungs, I have like baby lungs. Little baby lungs. I finished The Godfather. Oh my God. I finished The Godfather. So nobody told me that that was the greatest movie in the entire world. The movie's so good that I actually made this little dry lilac bunch just to put over top of the cards to bless them, because this was the best fucking movie I've ever seen in my life. And compared to all the other movies I have, all the other movies suck. So I'm like, my sister's watching it now, I'm like, good luck enjoying a movie after that, because The Godfather ruins all other movies for you because it's that fucking good. I think Vito changed my life forever. And his humbleness and his awesomeness. It is a little bit dark. I'm jamming how dark it is, but I will... Is that too bright? Well, no, not really. Not really for me. It's too bright for you. It could be for you. I don't really know. Best movie in the world. So, I did a lot of reading up, obviously on the deck, because I've had a lot of time. And something was like, oh, when you're ready to do reading again, you're going to choose The Godfather. And I was like, well, that makes sense, because The Godfather just changed my life in so many ways. Like, and this sickness that just came over me changed my life. And I think like halfway through being sick, I was like, I kind of am looking at life a little differently. Like, I never have ever been through something like this since I was like a child. I've never been sick like this. And like, I even had to go to the hospital. Like, I didn't know what to do. I thought I was being poisoned. Like, my body hurt so bad that it was like going through withdrawals. I could only imagine. I don't know what it's like to go through withdrawals from like hair on, you know, something like pretty up there with that. But I could imagine it was about that. Like, I feel like I almost OD'd just to try to get my body pains to go away. Like, you don't even know. I can't even believe I'm in the camera right now. I'm so excited to be here, but I'm still like, I'm just starting to sweat again. Like, I haven't stopped sweating for 3 days. I'm pretty sure I lost all my body weight in water. But we're back. And apparently stronger than ever. Let's hope. Okay, what's Vito got to say? First card. Oh, okay. Ooh. Temperance, the 5 families. When the 5 families meet. Ooh, shit. I'm almost getting here. Like, Sonny dies. Once Sonny's killed, Vito stops the war between all 5 families. He does things that nobody can possibly do. And he, you know, one of Vito's famous things to say is, I mean, I don't know word for word, but it's basically like, don't let your opponent see your anger. Like, don't let your opponent anger you, you know, like, because then they win, because you end up making moves when you're angry, and that ends up hurting you, right? Just to hurt somebody else because they hurt you. You got to calm that rage down. Ooh. Devil just showed up. So we've got Sagittarius and the Devil that just crept their way into the reading. Ace of Coins. Can't stop singing Beastie Boys. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going, full speed. I like my sugar with coffee and cream. Oh. Anxiety. Okay, so I do believe, like, have I even said anything with the reading yet? I'm totally out of it, like I said. Okay, so what I'm picking up on here. Oh, okay. So somebody has stolen from somebody. Naughty, naughty, naughty. Okay? So, someone has stolen from somebody. Let me tell you. There's the theft card. Okay? It's almost like you know this person who stole from you, and you had to make good with them. This has caused somebody quite a little bit of anxiety to have to sit there and look this person in the eye who has stolen from you. Okay? Now, it seems like you have quite a strong opinion of this person, or this person has a very strong opinion on you, and that's why they're fighting against you. It's like they feel like you're not gonna say anything. I think that's kind of what I'm getting. I think they feel like you're going to be the bigger person and they can just walk up and steal from you and you're not going to say anything because you've never said anything. And instead you just make peace with them. But the thing is one thing you realize is keep your friends close, but keep your enemies closer. Okay? And I think you made peace with this person. I think you made negotiations with this person and some type of balance with this person, okay? Even though you know what they did, right? It's like you just settled the beef, okay? Just for negotiation purposes. Because you know that they stole. So it's almost like, man, why even call this person out right now when I know they stole, they know they stole, everybody around them knows that they stole. So why am I going to do something right away? I might as well just stick to myself and figure out how I'm going to get this person back, as opposed to going freaking out and doing something that ends up hurting you in the end, right? I think that's the whole part of like the beginning with what I said about what Vito says about your enemies. Like it's like, I mean, I bring in a lot up with Southpaw as well. You know, like Billy had to learn how to not let the fight control him, how to control the fight, right? Because it's not about the size of the dog. It's in the fight. It's about the fight of the dog. It's about the size of the fight in the dog, right? It's all about, it doesn't matter what you look like on the outside, because people have no idea what you've got going on inside. And as long as you don't play those cards like some fucking whore, right? Then people will never know until you play them. And then when you play them, they're like, what the fuck? We didn't know that was coming. Well, yeah, because you actually don't know me, okay? You just think you know me. So then this devil comes into play, because now what these people are doing, okay, they've stolen so much from you that now they control you, okay? And that's where you got to kind of like back up and be like, hold on a second. Just because I didn't say anything to you when you did something, now you think you control me? But now it's come out that basically they do control you, because they control all the money. They financially fucked you, which means they have full control over you, as if you were a child. Okay? So, I think it's your strong... Oh, okay. I think it's your strong opinions that brought this to like almost like a standstill. How did we get the devil here? And then how do we get to the ace of coins from the devil? Death. Mort. Like, I'm telling you, there is a serious death wish out there for a lot of people over the last 2 weeks. Okay? And it's because they knew they had one last shot to kill you. Okay? And by killing you, then they can continue to keep the money that they've been stealing from you. But if you weren't supposed to die, then it wouldn't have worked. So that's why death brings new beginnings, which is obviously why this ace of coins is here, okay? Because it's almost like Nine of Wands, strength. It's blood. What's on the bottom? It's blood. I mean, if you really look at that, I'm like trying to figure out what they want with this Nine of Wands, you know, like what were they trying to accomplish with this card? And all I can see is I can see the bloodshed sword in the back in front of the two pens, as if I almost think it's stronger to fight the battle with words than what it is with swords. Okay, but your pens become your wands, because what you say and what you do is what you create. So to find strength in knowing that they almost just killed you for money. Material gain. That's what I just heard. So obviously somebody has come by some, or like a bad run of money, and I just heard it's about to get deeper. So it's almost like somebody made a bad mistake, okay, and say gambled all their money away, and then grandma dies, but grandma's left grandpa everything. And then grandpa dies, and grandpa's left everything to the son to make right with the kids. But then the son doesn't want to give the kids anything because it was in his duty to give the kids something through that money. But because he had this gambling debt, he just paid that off and said, fuck my kids. I'm not going to give my kids this money. I'm just going to take it for myself. It's almost like now that dad dies, because he thought that death was going to be the thing that got him out of financial trouble, when really, if he masterminded or cultivated some type of death to happen for his bankruptcy to be wiped, it's now like going the opposite way, which means if he wished death on you, right, just kill my kids, I'm never going to give them the money anyways. It's like somebody really thought that they were going to be able to keep money. And I heard 40 grand. So, okay, what is this, like Gone Girl? Like, what did he think he was going to try to fake his own death by setting up his kids? What? West side ho, east side ho. Oh my God, I've got DJ coming in. I'm gonna recognize I am playing home if you. So if you want some, this is your death wish. Better represent, because I came to break you off, bitch. Whoop that trick, get him. Oh, this person is in a lot of trouble. Oh, no. All because this person was bored. So it's like, you know what I see? I see somebody, I spy with my little eye, somebody who made really bad choices with their life, and instead of paying for those consequences like anybody would do, they like threw their children under the bus. So then their children would take the hit to what they did, because maybe this person blames a lot of their misery on their children and thinks that if they go and if they blame their kids for what they did, then the universe is going to be like, oh, so your children, you know, from day one have really just put a damper on your life, eh? So you just went ahead and you just fucked them over. Oh, okay. Yeah. Like, somebody thinks that somebody's angel's really going to say that to them. Like, oh, you had every right to fuck your own children over. Like, this person is a psycho. Psychosomatic, addict, insane. Break the pressure. Oh, come play my game, I'll test ya. Larry Flint there, ladies and gentlemen. Is it Larry Flint? I think so. Yeah, Prodigy. That dead motherfucker? What does he got to say about this? He's dead. He'll tell me something. I love when the dead speak. Heartbreak, betrayal. That's all Larry can say about this. Heartbreak, betrayal. Did you just hear that? Dyslexia? Heartbreak, betrayal? What? What was that, Whitney? What are you trying to say? Heartbreak, betrayal. Yeah, say that 5 times fast. Fuck that. Speech impediment over here, Whitney. No way. This was some serious heartbreak. Like, this person that betrayed you, because the thing is that, like, it's always basically going to be family when we're talking with this deck, okay? Because Veto is all about family. And if you're a man who's got a family and you're never around, a man is not really a man unless they've got family around them, okay? That's the thing. You're not really doing your job unless your loved ones are safe and sound, okay? And it doesn't matter how old they are, okay? Get over this 18 and out of the house. Fuck you. You're still a parent. Yeah, like, when it comes from the ones that you love the most, you never see it coming. Because that's betrayal beyond. And you know what I've realized is there are actually 8 deadly sins. Because there's been this new sin. I actually want to say there's 14 deadly sins now, okay? Because everybody's taken the deadly sins and they've gone one step further. Right? They're like, oh yeah, take your gluttony and I'm going to fucking raise you 1,000, you know? Like, it's just like, it's awful how greedy people are and how envious they've become of other people and how angry that's made them. That people can be out there and living their lives and being happy while they're at home miserable. And it's like, you make your own destiny. If you're miserable in your everyday life, it's because you're miserable. Like, do you think I live in a 5-star hotel? Like, or do you think that I live in an apartment worth $900 a month, okay? With cockroaches on the ground. And I'm still fucking happy every day. Because I'm not going to let these bugs control my life. Are you kidding me? I fight these things like a motherfucker every day and I don't care, okay? It's not going to break me down. It's not going to put piss on my Cheerios in the morning because life isn't the way that I pictured it to be. Okay? Life is life, man. And it hits you. And it sucks. And it's greasy. And it's dirty. And it's awful. And there are awful people in it. And there are villains. But there's also, like, love. And weed. And friends. And sex. And orgasms. And fucking fire pits and love. There are things that you can concentrate on that don't just say, oh yeah, by the way, we live in an awful place. Yeah, everybody knows that. Now, can we, like, put the sunshine on the day now, please, and get over the bad? Because the bad is the thing that puts you in the gutter and then you don't get out. So you got to think to yourself, okay, so my family fucking played me for a fool. I get it. But now I'm going to wait and play my song the way I want to. Right? Because it's like when you give people your energy, you give them the ability to control you. And that's what I've noticed. My sister and I, we're very easily controlled of other people's emotions. Because my parents did not know how to control their emotions. They fed off each other. If one was angry, the other one got angry right away. If one was happy, the other one got happy right away. And if the one got angry right away and we all didn't get angry with them, then fuck us, right? We didn't love them. We didn't get angry with them, right? So now I'm like, yo, fuck these little bitches and what they say. They're not going to control my day, okay? Because if they control me, then that means that there is something seriously wrong with me. Because how can I let little punk 17-year-old control my life. 37 years old. Pretty sure I don't exactly know everything that's going on, but I don't need to listen to a 17-year-old thoughts that are coming into my head, right? I don't know why 17. I don't know who the fuck 17's got some problem with somebody. But that's the thing, is like maybe you work with younger people and these fucking people are just got a chip on their shoulder. But you got to remember, if you're an adult, you're probably never going to have things in common with a child, okay? And like working with young people, I've always had to work with young people, and it's hard. It's not easy. I'm like 20 years older than these motherfuckers every time I have to work with them. I have to find something to talk to them about. Because like we're not that different. I mean, we're different, but we're not that different. We're going to have things in common, but we're not going to have everything in common. We might have something in common, but don't put all your dice on that shit. Whoa. Okay, we got a couple things going on here on the bottom of the deck. Vito was like, the reading is not over, Whitney. Stop talking. Okay? Like I said, you definitely hit a stalemate. Okay? And that's where your life, you decide, listen, this is a fucking crossroads, and I am going to stop. Because I am not going to keep going if all of these people are going to keep playing the exact same way. Okay? Fuck that. So you made a wish and you got guided. Okay? And now in comes the King of Cups. Right? Where it's like almost like loving yourself. Right? It's like controlling yourself. You have to understand the way a King of Cups works is everything is based in his heart. Sure. Okay? He's got a lot of heartstrings. You pull on one of those heartstrings, you're going to unfold the motherfucker right away. But there's a strength in being a man of honor and a man who wears his heart on his sleeves, because he lets the world know how it works, but he also says to himself, I love myself way more than I fucking love you. So if you think for 1 second I'm gonna let you turn around and hurt me because you think I love you, no, I love myself more. Okay? So it's almost like somebody had to become loyal to themselves, okay? Because not dealing with people is easy, okay? And let alone people who have stolen from you, your own family, your own fucking flesh and blood. Do you think that's easy to just walk up to and be like, did you steal from me? Not easy, okay? But by giving yourself that, it's almost like you stopped something. Okay, and that's the Mikey. Okay, Mikey as the godfather there, because he's the one that, I mean, I don't really know why they put Mikey as the world. I guess maybe because, I thought maybe it's because he was maybe the godfather the longest. Like, I mean, the movie dies with him. He's the end scene. Mikey Corleone is the final scene. So it's like, I kind of believe, like, maybe that's you. Like, it's almost like you're the final scene. Like, this is the final thing. You know, like it's not going to pass you this time. Like, this is it. Like, whatever this nastiness is with your parents, whatever this is that's going on, it's like it doesn't pass you now. What's done is fucking done, and these people can sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up now and stop interfering with your life. Okay? Because then the Hierophant steps in, and that's like what I'm getting is that's the priest. Because then, look at it's departure. So it's like you take off. So I almost want to say that's almost like the Vatican stepping in, right? That's like the hierarchy stepping in and being like, this is yours. Now you get to leave. Okay? And then we've got happiness in family. 10 of Cups with the Hermit, with the Wheel of Fortune, and then the Tower. So this definitely, okay, that's a part of when Sunny dies right there. And that's like, you know, when you get greedy and you don't listen and you go against things, and it's like that hot shot mentality almost kind of thing, where it's like these family members, they're going to get a little bit of a wake-up call, because that luck and this fortune is now going to go to you, okay? And because of that puts you in a that puts you almost in a place where, like, now you can retreat. It's almost like now you can take yourself out of whatever it is and, like, harming you, or what's been harming you this whole time. It's like you can take yourself out of it now, because now it's like you have a family to protect, or you have a family to stand with, right? Because this family turned on you, you had to sacrifice that family for something new. And that's where the Tower comes down, because this Wheel of Fortune is your fate. So how money comes in with this Ace of Pentacles, it's as soon as the devil gives up his reign over you, right? Which is this family that has to give up their power over you. They cannot continue to feel as if they own you, or they run you, or they control you, because they don't. Vito says they cannot control you anymore. That this stalemate, right, that this crossroads that you made has to be finished. So, oh my God, I have to stop talking now. My throat hurts so much. I haven't really spoken in days. Only really been talking to my sister, and even still it's like, give me ginger ale, get me Swiss chalet. Oh my God, I've been eating Swiss chalet nonstop, because chicken is bringing me back to life. One piece of chicken at a time. I ate one Swiss chalet meal 4 times yesterday. That's how small my stomach is. It's bringing me back to life. But my throat hurts so bad, I can't speak anymore. So this was kind of a reading. I guess it turned out to be, I don't really know. I definitely, like, I feel really good, but I know I'm going to go and crash right now. I got to go lay down. I'm so fucked still. So anyways, thank you for being here. Thank you for all your prayers and all your love and all that you do for me and this channel. God bless you all. I love you. This is amazing. I made it. You made it. We all made it. Yay for us. Goodbye.